Hello and welcome back to the Brick City. I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope it's going absolutely incredible for you. If you've been watching the series for the past few days or weeks that we've been going now, it's probably about a week we've been going, and we are near to the end. So I promise if you're here for the other content, this will be over very soon. I can go back to talking about other Lego sets and new sets, and building other sets in backlogs and building bits for the city. This is for the city, but, you know, it's not going to fit in at the moment just because of the slanted roof. But the reason I look so low down is because, I mean, I wanted you to be able to see the vast size of this set, and it is absolutely massive. It's incredible. But today, we are going to be building, like we have for the past few days, is 3 bags. And the dog's come to join us. Oh, do you want to come say hi to everyone? She doesn't. She's a little confused. But we're going to be starting on book 3 today. We're actually finally getting onto this book. And I'm very excited because this is kind of near into the end. So we're going to start bag 28, 29 and 30 today. And then that, 28, 29, 30. And then that only leaves us 9 more bags to go. And this set will be fully completed. So, like we have been doing, let's jump into a time lapse and carry on building.
Lights went down when you feel lost in your shadow. Don't feel alone, don't scream so loud. We are living in this cruel world. Broken but strong.
There we have it. That's this section built, and obviously when we're moving on to bag 29, we are going to carry on building up this section and to the final top of the tower. And now you can actually see it there in the background, and this is going to sit on top of there. But we do add quite a few little bits and some really nice details into this section. So we firstly add the Loki imprint on the floor, which I really like, and that's obviously from when Hulk is smashing Loki into the floor, calling him a puny god. And I think that's a really cool feature to have. I'm not too sure what these are, the little ring there and this little black stud on here, what that's meant to represent. Maybe yous might be able to point that out and help me with that, because, you know, I feel a bit ashamed as a Marvel fan not knowing exactly what that is. But hey ho. And we also get a comic book in here, and this is obviously a reference to the first ever Marvel comic book, the Avengers. And I think that's really, really cool, and a nice little feature to have. And that obviously just clips and hides away in the back here. Obviously something we never actually saw in Avengers Tower, but I still think it's a really cool feature to have and add into this. Now we're going to move on to bags 29 and carry on building this up and see exactly where we get to.
Fire went out, lights went down when you feel lost in your shadow. Don't feel alone, don't scream so loud. We are living in this cruel world. Broken but strong, gotta move on. You're not a bakery of life.
And the final floor is now completed, and this is what it's looking like. We did actually, obviously you've got to build the scepter in here, which is a reference to the first Avengers movie, but we did actually get a second one, and now I don't know if that's a mistake or if it's actually for Loki later on. Like obviously we got the cape earlier as well. We actually got the cape in the first bag, but maybe that's why we got that. But the instruction booklet is telling us to place it, so you know what we have got to do. We've got to come over here, and that is where it lives. And now, you know, we can have a look at the full scale of this tower, and oh my god. I mean, just when you think like how tall this is, that fits all the Lego in, and that's the height of this now. Now, obviously, this is nowhere near complete. We've still got to do bag 30 today, and we've still got to do 9 more bags, but that's the main structure complete. Now, obviously, we are going to be building a lot more into this, and it's going to add quite a lot of details. So, with that being said, let's jump into bag 30 and continue building.
Fire went out, lights went down when you feel lost in your shadow. Don't feel alone, don't scream so loud.
I'm not too sure how well you could see there, just because this is very tricky, and you can see just how close this set is actually to touching the roof. So when I was moving it around, I did have to be very careful. But we have actually tiled off this side bit now, so we've got a nice little archway going round, and we have done exactly the same thing on the other side. So this bag wasn't too exciting. We also added in this little strip along the bottom here, just to add, you know, kind of cover up a bit more. And I think by the looks of it, starting tomorrow, with bags 31 and 32, we are going to be building the main front for this section here, and I think it's going to be very, very nice. So I'm very excited to do that. And obviously there's still quite a lot more to build, so we still got 9 more bags, which is more than you'd get in an average Lego set. Also, we have got Vision. Now, this has got to be, and I don't know how he's picked that up already, this has got to be one of my favourite minifigures in this whole set, just because of his transparent legs, his printed chest piece, printed headpiece on both sides, and his cape isn't actually, you know, like a normal cape. It comes from one of these, and it's really cool because these are like little thin plasticky bits that are obviously made for Lego. So you just take out, you've got to pop it out, and it's a bit different to the material that obviously the normal capes are made out of. It's not fabric-y, it is literally plastic, but it's still really cool. And obviously probably one of my, I think actually it has to be my favourite minifigure in this whole set. And he also has the Mind Stone and everything. He just looks absolutely incredible. It's very tech-like, which is what Jarvis is, Vision, having Jarvis in him is meant to be like. So I think that's really cool and a really nice minifigure, and I can't wait to add all of these figures. They're just piling up down here. We'll add him to the collection. Can't wait to add them all into the tower, but we're going to do that as our last job. And there we have it. That's everything that we're going to be doing today. Obviously, tomorrow, like I did say, we're going to be starting on 31 to 33. And then we've only got 2 more days after that of building, and this set will be done. And I'm incredibly excited to get this finished. Like, it's already, like, I mean, now we've finished building the full height of the tower. It's just kind of adding details. So to have 9 bags, I mean, okay, let's say these 2 bags are, you know, 31, 32 at the front. And then obviously we've got to cover up the top, so maybe another 4 bags. That's like another 5 bags of details. I know my maths isn't right there, not at all, not one bit. But I still think it's really cool, and there's already so much detail in this set, so to be adding even more, I think it's absolutely incredible, and I really, really cannot wait to finish this set off. So thank you very much for coming by. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content like this. And I promise, once this tower's done, we're going to get back into the normal swing of things with some new sets and some other bits, and we'll be looking at some of the kind of things that Lego are doing now. So yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.